Hey YouTube, I thought I'd make a video on what I actually carry with me when I am out and about hog hunting at night. Give you some ideas of what I take and why. This is my Haley strategic D3/Flatpack setup. I'm gonna wear this at night. Wear that on me. And I'm gonna start with 2 spare magazines. I'll have more possibly in the vehicle, but I'll carry 2 on me. 1 in the weapon. That's 3 mags, 90 rounds minimum. Should get the job done. And then this pouch right here is my, we won't call it a survival kit, we'll call it lost for the night kit. Waterproof matches, torch lighter. This does have it's one of those little survival kits. I do have like a map light hooked onto it. It's pretty bright. And, this has a fire starting kit in here. Have some glow sticks, a couple extra batteries, space blanket. And this is the premise for that, for me, is that I've been separated from my group that I was hunting with, and now I need to survive the night in the wilderness until I can get some help or, get back to figure out where I am, or if somebody finds me or whatnot. The scenario for me is kind of far-fetched because we're going on guided hunts, and we, generally we go with a guide, but let's just say, I don't know, something happens to the guy and we're way out in the middle of nowhere. We, out of cell phone range, we can't call for help. We can survive a night. These 2 pouches for me carry a Leatherman and a knife. Self-explanatory. This is a Benchmade folding knife. I love it. It's a great knife. Had it for a couple of years and, love it. So, this pouch is currently empty. Sometimes I take a thermocell with me. But as of right now, nothing in that. I do have ballistic eyewear I can put in there if I decide to wear goggles, but I don't usually wear them. This is my individual first aid kit, and this is the contents of it. Just some trauma pads and some cling gauze, some tape. I have quick clotting gauze here. And then I have gloves. I don't know if you can see it. This right here is a tourniquet. That is my individual tourniquet. I carry 2. That one at the time, and I guess we'll highlight this one because they're both the same. And they're both in the package. So at the time of use, this will come out of the package. And be stowed where it is now. I do carry 2, but this one, the setup behind this is that I'm injured and I'm the only one that can administer first aid to myself, or I need to. Say I don't know, by myself and I've been injured. I can set this tourniquet up quickly and control some bleeding. I do have a Camelback, 50-ounce Camelback on here. And so this is the top of the pack. It's open. This is the first aid kit that's going to go in there. Okay. And we'll put that down here with that. And then this is just an accessory kit for my night vision. It's the soft pack that monocular came in. It's got all the accessories and little attachments and things. It's, you know, if I have to, if it's daytime and I want to take that apart and put it and stow it, I can stow it in the pack. Right here is the 50-ounce bladder section of the Haley pack for my. I have a Camelback 50-ounce bladder. It's nice. It's a nice bladder. And then we'll get into what I carry for just a general first aid kit. We went over the tourniquet. I do have an Israeli bandage there. That's nice. Another aid to control bleeding. Have some gloves, obviously. If I'm going to be working on somebody else that's injured or shot, or I definitely need gloves. Some trauma pads, some wipes. Just you know, one is just the antiseptic hand wipes. The others are alcohol preps. Some general band-aids. Again, I'm not here to. You know, this isn't, I'm not jumping off a medic unit and, you know, going into somebody's home. This is me ministering first aid, first responder aid to maybe somebody that's been shot or hurt somehow, and we're calling for help. But this is me jumping in prior to, you know, any help getting there. We're out in the wilderness. Got a couple Halo chest seals. Again, there's two. One for entry wound, one for exit wound. Again, this is me just being proactive and saying, hey, if somebody gets shot, we are walking around in the wilderness with guns. If somebody happens to get shot, I will render aid. This is just the carbine kit. I have a spare bolt in here, spare firing pin. Really, all the a spare complete bolt setup. So it's not just the bolt, it's all the pins and the little things that go in there. I got a couple piston return springs, and then this is just some lube. You know, and again, that's I don't foresee, you know, needing either one of those things, but and I don't foresee us being far away from the vehicle that I can't, you know, just swap it out there. Some changes to my helmet. This is I've moved the, I did have a Surefire. The light on the helmet was on the rifle. I have a second Surefire light now. The one on the rifle is white light only. This is the dual, which I can, you know, I can go IR or white light. I felt that it was just more practical on the helmet than it was. This, if I'm using this right here, I just basically need white light. That's that. In the survival kit, I don't carry a lot of batteries because obviously I got a lot in the pack, in the back of on the counterweight of the helmet, the TMVC Mohawk, which is great. And again, I skimped a little bit on signaling stuff. With, you know, I don't carry a lot of glow sticks and things because I have this that works wonders. And then I guess just a final note is if you have a magnifier and you have a D-Ball A3, this D-Ball A3 case right here makes a great way to secure your magnifier and carry it, travel with it. I won't take it with me when I'm hunting. I leave it, you know, in my probably my rifle bag. I'll call it my range bag. But if I'm doing, let's just say, a day hunt that's going to turn into night, I can take that with me and carry it in the back of that pack. It's everything I carry with me. It's a nice light setup. Even with the 50 ounces of water, it's still a nice light setup, functional. I think you get a lot of stuff in that setup for, you know, a lot of stuff for not even a lot of weight or or anything. Certainly I'm carrying a lot of batteries, and you know, my electronics shouldn't run short of batteries. That's a problem on me. But decent amount of first aid stuff. Certainly water. Anyway, if you think of anything I'm missing, let me know. And you know, obviously like or comment. I do enjoy interacting with YouTubers on what I have and why. All right, peace.